Playtime ahead.
Well, we're extremely thankful for the crews who are out here this morning and days to come that'll be working to make sure that this is the best possible playground ever for our students.
Construction is underway on Irving's newest playgrounds. See some of the features children will enjoy once the work is complete. Goats and giggles, fun, and fitness.
The most difficult part about being here with the goats was probably focusing on the yoga, not the goats. When they're climbing all over you, it's really fun and they're really cute.
Goat yoga comes to Irving. We are inside the class where people are getting to try out this unusual experience. Big ideas.
I definitely make a difference and make a change in the society we live in today.
Students participate in a competition to share innovative ideas for Irving's Diamond Interchange and gain some experience in the process. Plus, another new restaurant opens, and On Guard, the fencing tournament fills the floor at the Irving Convention Center. Now on City Source. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. Let's get right to our top story. And it is something children can look forward to. New playgrounds are now under construction at 2 locations in Irving. Brett Wheeler has this report, which is part of our ongoing series on infrastructure called Investing in Our Future.
At MC Lively Elementary, during recess, you'll normally hear sounds of kids playing and having fun. But on this day, the sound of construction crews marking areas for a new playground fill the air.
This has been a big undertaking. As you can see, they've already got some main structure up, and that's going to take about 4 weeks to install, and then 2 weeks for the surfacing, because it'll be a poured in place rubber surfacing, which takes some time to cure and to measure out.
The project is a part of the city's capital improvement program that will invest over $700,000 to install and replace old playground equipment.
Well, we're extremely thankful for the crews who are out here this morning and days to come that'll be working to make sure that this is the best possible playground ever for our students. And it's an example that we're able to teach our kids. They can look outside and we can tell them, look, our friends from the city of Irving are helping us with this fantastic playground. And so if you've got the skills and the tools, always help your friend. And it's good to be a good neighbor and a good partner.
The new playground at Lively will feature a nature theme, a design that students themselves voted on.
When it comes to designing these playgrounds, the children help to make that happen. We work with the architects and engineers with the city and then bring some of those ideas to the kids, and they have an opportunity to pick what would be best for their playground.
So this here, they've got a rope slatted bridge there. There's a big turtle that they can play on, some high wall climbers, some pod steppers that are a little high. So I felt that we did a good job in bringing in all the components, and it's not only to serve the school, but it's also to serve the community.
Our students here at Lively and 3 other campuses have an opportunity during the school day to utilize fantastic playgrounds, and the members of the cities can come in the afternoon and do the same.
This rendering shows what the project will look like once construction is completed. Lively Elementary is just one part of the project. Construction will soon begin on other Irving ISD playgrounds as well.
They're doing the same thing at Johnston Elementary School, which is near the administration building. Anytime that it's time for an upgrade, we're very, very happy that the city of Irving will come in and make that happen.
And making this happen is very important, especially when it comes to the overall health of the students.
Here in the Irving Independent School District, our classes are extremely rigorous and challenging. We want to make sure that our students are learning at the top of their level. So every once in a while, we'll give them a break. They need a little time to run off some of that energy. It's best for them and the teachers. And so having this playground that is ADA compliant, that is safe, and that the kids also had an idea or an opportunity to have some buy-in and create is fantastic for the students and the staff here at the school.
Brett Wheeler for City Source.
And you can keep up with other stories in this series by clicking on infrastructure on the newly redesigned cityofirving.org. Irving marks National Night Out on October 2nd. On that evening, many neighborhoods will host block parties that provide a chance for neighbors to get to know each other and interact with police officers. So check with your neighborhood association or apartment development for the event closest to your home. National Night Out is marking its 35th year. It is designed to promote community partnerships that can lead to safer neighborhoods. The police department and its Family Advocacy Center will once again mark Domestic Violence Awareness Month with a special event called Illuminate Irving. As you see in this video from past years, people have the chance to remember victims and encourage others to stay strong by writing messages on lanterns that will be placed into the Mandalay Canal. In addition to that moving ceremony, there will also be special speakers and activities for children. It all starts at 5:30 on Tuesday, October 16th. Free parking is available at the Mandalay Tower, 220 East Las Colinas Boulevard. Find out more at cityofirving.org/illuminate. Meanwhile, the Irving Fire Department is teaming up with the American Heart Association on a project they hope will save lives. Irving-based 7-Eleven donated hands-only CPR training kits that will be distributed to groups throughout the city. Teams got together to pack them up at the fire department warehouse and get them ready for distribution. We'll be following the progress of this program and update you when the kits are handed out in October. Now to the Irving Convention Center. It continues to draw a wide range of sporting events. Brett Wheeler was there for a fencing tournament. It caught some of the action.
It's a sport that involves speed, agility, and skill. At the Irving Convention Center, all of those attributes are put to the test at the North Texas Roundup Super Youth Circuit Fencing Tournament.
It's a very, very cerebral sport. We like to call fencing physical chess or chess at light speed because of the speed and the physicality, as well as the mental component of fencing as well.
It's very hard. You have to build your stamina. You have to think a lot because fencing's like chess, and you just think about all your moves.
The strategy of fencing mainly, it depends because there's a lot of different fencers and a lot of different styles. Like somebody from California can have a wildly different way of fencing than somebody from New York. So mainly you just have to watch and understand your opponent, really, and body language.
This high-speed youth tournament draws hundreds of young fencing fanatics from across the country. And from here, these athletes hope to qualify for summer national tournaments as well as the Junior Olympics. And with each parry and guard, these young fencers take their sport very seriously.
It's a very physical sport. I mean, this is a sport. These kids are training 3 and 4 times a week. They're doing cross-training outside of their regular fencing activities, doing aerobic conditioning, doing anaerobic conditioning, strength training, conditioning, all that kind of stuff.
The hard work pays off and keeps fencers competing in this regional tournament. In fact, this is the 6th year the Roundup has taken place at the Convention Center, bringing fencers back year after year.
This is my 2nd year participating. I got 3rd today, and last year I got 6th.
Coming here for like 3 years, and so every year I compete. It's very diverse. Like I meet a ton of people from all over the country. It's just fun, meeting people.
Friendships aren't the only thing that have grown around this tournament. Organizers are happy to see the development grow around the area as well.
There's a lot of really nice amenities in the area, especially with the new Toyota Music Center opening up right across the street. A lot of good dining and things there. One of the nice things about being here is the great staff also as well. They do a real good job at helping us host our events. They make things easy for us when we come here. So that's a really great plus selling point for us to keep coming back here.
And also give future fencers a chance to take a stab at the competition.
You should join. It's fun.
Brett Wheeler for City Source.
And here are a few of the other public events coming up at the Convention Center. October 11th through 13th is the Dallas Ministry Conference. November 24th and 25th is the Dallas Fantasy Fair. And December 4th and 5th is the Digital Summit. Find ticket prices and more events at irvingconventioncenter.com. The Transportation Investment Summit featured something new this year, a student competition. We followed the young people over a couple of months as they tackled a big challenge. The site that hosted many legendary competitions over the years is now the focus of a very different type of competition.
Man, it's so big. We have so many opportunities here.
High school students were invited to explore those opportunities and come up with a plan for this 400-acre site, some of which is currently used as a staging area for nearby road construction projects. This work that is improving infrastructure will be key to whatever is eventually developed here.
Another thing to think about, you also have the Dart Light Rail. You've got the amenities of the river on the other side of the levee.
Seems like a lot of land that we can really create some awesome infrastructure for.
To help them come up with ideas for the future, the students are getting an up-close look at the site and some of the roads around it.
It's exciting to see how the next generation is going to view development, what's important to them, and I think they can help communicate that, not just to us, but certainly to the city council and the legislators.
I want them to understand there are no real limits, that they can do what it is they want to do, but they're going to have to study, they're going to have to work at it.
A lot of that work is happening at the Study USA. Over 7 sessions, the students hear from experts in business,
Economic development is about jobs.
as well as mentors across engineering and other aspects of public works.
So you want to start with the people you're designing for, but you also want to end with them.
They all want the students to learn from their experience in the workforce and also apply the imagination that often comes with youth.
How do you think about how this is organized in a way that anticipates and almost makes it possible for the future to take place in this?
I think it's a great idea. You know, sometimes we overlook the obvious things, and young people, there's things that they see that we don't. I'm excited to see what you guys think the future business district of Irving should look like.
Irving Mayor Rick Stouffer says this site is the future of the city's tax base. How critical is it that the city of Irving get this development right?
Well, I think it's the most important thing we're going to do in the next 25 years.
Giving ideas about my own city and having that being implemented in there, that's a great achievement for me.
While the students look at how to enhance their city, they are learning skills that can enhance their careers.
Actually, it's pretty interesting after getting to know about all this new stuff I've never come across before and meeting those new experts. Also being in one of the majors I want to pursue, it feels really awesome.
We can definitely make a difference and make a change in the society we live in today.
Timber itself is used instead of regular construction material like steel and concrete, etc.
Weeks of work lead up to this.
This location will attract people from all directions.
The students are making their final presentations. The winning team will receive $500 and a spot presenting at Irving's Transportation Investment Summit. We'll know the winner shortly, after all of the sessions and tours and knowledge shared.
It certainly helps land development when you have road improvements first.
No matter who wins, all students leave with experience, and organizers come away with ideas to grow the competition in the future.
I'm excited about that. I think if we could light the fire on 4 or 5 of these kids and let them be the designers and the architects and the engineers of our future, then we're going to be in good shape.
And we can now update this story. The winners.
My name is Daniel Ashraf, and this is Anaf Hassan. We are both from Manara Leadership Academy.
Provided details about their ideas for the site.
The structure can hold 16 cars in the parking space of 3.
Covering transportation, buildings, and more.
So this view is just the residential area in the middle of the Diamond Interchange.
The team received $500 from the Chamber of Commerce.
To be able to provide those students with a cash award to continue their education and the construction in real estate interested education field, the Chamber was very excited to be a part of that.
They also got the valuable experience presenting before leaders at Irving's Transportation Investment Summit. And we also have coverage from the rest of the Transportation Summit. If you missed it on our last show, find it at youtube.com/the City of Irving. Fans of live music will appreciate this. The Texas Lottery Plaza at the Toyota Music Factory is hosting a lot of free concerts. They are every Friday and Saturday night, in addition to the nights when there are ticketed concerts in the pavilion. Here are some of the upcoming acts on the plaza, and they span the genres. Ashmore, Hot Soup, Tom Devil and the Wizard, Danny and Chris, and DJ Soulja are among the performers coming up. Parking is free with restaurant validation. The Toyota Music Factory is an entertainment and dining destination owned by the City of Irving. New restaurants are opening in other parts of the city as well. This is the grand opening of Texas Roadhouse.
We have a grand opening event with the Chamber of Commerce in Irving. So we've been open for a little bit, but we wanted to kind of wait a little bit till we fine-tuned and tweaked everything. We're ready to advertise it and blast it to everybody to come on in and see us to get some legendary food.
Melanie and I were very fortunate. We just live across the street. There's always some peanuts for me to throw on the floor. It's kind of like being at home.
It's one of those restaurants I know a lot of our residents have wanted for a really long time.
It's always beneficial to have a place where people know they've been before, and they know the quality of the food, they know the quality of the service. People know that if they're going to go out and enjoy a good steak, that this is where they come.
Between me and you, Texas Roadhouse steaks, hands down my favorite.
Texas Roadhouse has been around for 25 years. This is our 25th anniversary, actually. We pride ourselves on the scratch food. We're happy to get it to the City of Irving.
I think one of the great things about this company is that corporately and in their culture, they recognize first responders in the communities where they are, and they take really good care of them, and they've embraced Irving Police and Fire, and you can see evidence of that all around the room.
We're here to serve and protect and help people out any way we can. So it's humbling, but yet we appreciate it very much.
It's a great value, it's a great price, so I would encourage anybody that hasn't tried it to really come see what we're all about, and you will see the difference. We do care, we have fun. Come out and see us.
Looks like some good food there, and Texas Roadhouse is located at 2525 West LBJ Freeway. October 7th is the next opportunity for people to tour Irving's Heritage House, and there is a special attraction this time around. The Irving Quilt Guild will host an exhibit of the Quilt of Valor. Guests may sign quilt blocks with their names or a message to the military. It's part of a national project. Of course, all of the features of the Heritage House will be open too. It's Sunday, October 7th from 3 until 5 p.m. The house is located at 303 South O'Connor Road, and admission is free. You have no doubt seen goats, perhaps in a zoo or at a farm. You've seen yoga and maybe even taken a class yourself. Then someone came up with the idea to combine the two. The result is a lot of fun and awareness raised for charities, all at the Omni Mandalay. Check it out.
Today is Happy Goat Yoga for charity. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's cute, friendly little mini goats, and they just interact with our humans, having a good time while they do yoga.
I think probably the most fun part is the goats actually jumping on your back. I do yoga all the time, but I've never experienced something like this, so it's really fun. I love animals and I love the activity.
It was a lot. It was really cool though. It was a cool experience. I've never done yoga before.
It was really fun. It was kind of challenging. Like when you're in downward dog and these guys jump on your back, it's kind of hard.
The most difficult part about being here with the goats was probably focusing on the yoga, not the goats. When they're climbing all over you, it's really fun and they're really cute.
Here's your reminder project. We are a nonprofit charity. We are mental health advocates focused on combating depression and strengthening relationships through awareness and intentional kindness. So we get to do this, which is fun, and then we take the funds that we raised and we do some really good things with it.
Oh, I was all in for it. Yeah, and it's for charity too, which is awesome.
Canine Companions for Independence has partnered with Here's Your Reminder charity for goat yoga. We came together to do a fundraiser in support of Dogfest DFW coming up in September.
And it feels great to be able to bring in others, not only support our charity, but bring in others to do that as well. Anyone who wants to come in and have some fun and get out of their head for a minute, if it's to get that perfect Instagram picture or to de-stress, come and join us. We would love to have you.
Well, and that looks like a fun class. And you heard mention in that story of Dogfest DFW. That's coming up on September 29th at Canine Companions for Independence in Irving. As you see in this video from past years, it's a chance to take a charity walk and participate in a lot of fun events with your dog and raise money for Canine Companions in Irving. As regular City Source viewers know, that organization provides assistance dogs for people who could use their help. Dogfest DFW runs from 9 until noon on September 29th. Canine Companions is at 7710 Las Colinas Ridge. And while talking animals, let's get to our Pets of the Week. Here's Brett at the Animal Care Campus.
Hello everyone, I'm Brett Wheeler with Michael Whiteside for this week's Pets of the Week, and we are starting off with a bang with Bacon. So tell me a little about Bacon.
Well, like you said earlier, everybody loves Bacon. This guy is no exception. He is an odd-looking little guy. He's a Basset mix with something else. Obviously, you can see the Basset in him with the long body, short, squatty legs. He's about 2.5 years old. He was adopted from City of Irving probably about a year ago, and he was returned because the owners didn't have enough time for him. But you can see he's really, really friendly. Actually, everybody that has walked near him, he has tried to run up and greet them and say hello. So he's super sweet. What I find funny about him is that he is actually about 80 pounds, although, you know, obviously he must carry his weight really well because he doesn't really look like that, but he's really, really a great guy.
Who would make a good fit for Bacon?
Like I said, he seems friendly with everyone, so I think a family, you know, a couple, individual, anybody is going to do really well because I think he's just going to fit into whatever environment he goes into.
All right, Michael, now Who do we have here?
This beauty here is Alexa. She's about 10 months old. She's still very much a puppy. She has a lot of energy. She was actually adopted from DFW Humane Society about 4 or 5 months ago, but she was returned because she was digging holes in their backyard, which typically would mean that she really probably wasn't getting a lot of interaction, so she was getting bored and digging holes. But she was around another dog there, so we know she can get along with other dogs. They had kids as well, so she'll do good with kids. It's just a matter of somebody giving her an opportunity to stretch her wings in a new home again.
All right, Michael, I think they found the comfiest spot in the room. Tell me who I have sitting right next to me.
The reddish one here to your left is Pearl. She is about 4 years old. And then this black and white one here is Miranda, and she's about 6. They've been together probably about 3 to 4 years. Pearl was originally adopted from us, and she was about 1 year old. They're pretty much a bonded pair. As you can see, they both found the same lap. They're very good at finding comfy spots to settle in. They love each other. They love people. They're a little quiet and shy. They just came back in about a week ago. So they're still fairly new to the shelter, and they're getting accustomed to all the different sounds, but they're so sweet. And they're going to make, perfect pair for anyone really that's just looking for kind of a low-key, low-maintenance couple of dogs.
These two are so laid back and chill. They would make a great home for anybody. Back to you, Thomas.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on your screen for more adoptable animals. Irving police are participating in a charity event to help prevent drunken driving. Coverage of Walk Like Mad is coming up next time. Also, another new hotel is opening in Irving. You see some of the construction here, and now it's complete. We're getting a look inside next time. And remember, you can always email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. Also, visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thecityofirving. Hit subscribe and you can be among the first to see our videos when they are posted. Also, leave us some likes while you're there. And that's it for this edition of City Source. We leave you now with more of the fencing event at the Irving Convention Center. Thanks to everyone who's a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.